What is up, YouTube? I'm just here bringing you back here with another video. In this video, I want to talk about how the black woman has failed the black man. You know, when you look at all this deaths amongst black men, murdered by each other, by the same type of men that they are, thugs, murdering by their own kind. And you have to wonder to yourself as to why are they like this type of black men? Why do they choose to be like these thugs or this street hoodlum kids? Why do they choose this? You know, what encouraged them to be like this? And you know, you would look at this woman. She does not do any sort of correction. She likes this type of hyper masculine or hyper aggressive type of men. Because, you know, she thinks these type of men are the ones that's going to protect them. But you see, these type of men get killed by other type of hyper aggressive men, just like themselves. They end up dead. So you have to wonder to yourself, then who's going to keep protecting these females? If this is the type of guys they like, and these type of guys keep getting killed. You know, you realize that black women are a problem. They are mentally unstable group of people. This is why they are always around these type of men. These type of men, you know, that are not building in the community. Instead of it, they're tearing out the community. You can't help them because, you see, if you're a black man trying to help them, you get killed. You know, this is why, you know, the black men who have got it together, who, you know, have seen the bad things that happen to people in the neighborhood, in the black neighborhood, they decide to run away because being in the same neighborhood, they're afraid of other black men. You know, these are the wiser black men. And wiser black men who, you know, are very wary of other black men who live in a poor neighborhood, are the ones that are always successful in life. You know, they always live long. But you see, you don't live long when you're still living in a poor neighborhood, especially when you have money. Because we've seen all these drug dealers and, you know, rappers or whatever guys who have money, pimps. We've seen them robbed by these type of hyper aggressive, masculine type of black men, the thugs. We've seen them be robbed many times. I'm sure a lot of you have heard stories about, you know, drug dealers being robbed before. You see it because you see, obviously, drug dealers have money. They have a lot of money. This is why these type of other black men rob them or try to kill them. You see, because these are demons led by black women. I'm telling you, if every single black female got together and said to themselves that we don't want this type of guys anymore, we don't want this type of hyper aggressive, masculine type of men anymore, I guarantee you, black men will change. They will clean up their act. If they had mothers who, remove them from these type of poor neighborhoods and put them in a civilized neighborhood, they'll be fine in life. But you see, black women just like black men to be dysfunctional. They love it. This is a game for them. They like watching you while you destroy yourself. They're not gonna take the blame for it because they're looking at you like, oh, I thought you would have got it together. I thought you would use your brains. But you see, a lot of black men, especially black men living in poor neighborhoods, they don't use their brains. They don't even have a brain, really. A lot of them are retards. This is why they are always going into jail, coming back out, shooting somebody, doing time for a very long time, arguing, always very emotional, especially when they don't get their way. These type of men are useless. They're useless. This is why this is why most of them don't work. They don't get a job because they retards. They'll tell you that, oh, nigga, a real nigga don't work. They'll tell you themselves that they're real. Which is a bunch of bullshit. Because most of them, they never fight by themselves anyway. They're always in a gang or a group. If you was to catch them by themselves, you see how scared they would be. You see? You have to look at the bigger picture, and these guys are not in it. They're not going to be in it. Because you see, they cannot grow. They're only stuck in the same position that they're stuck in, and they're always going to be there forever. That's why nobody wants to help black people, man. These black guys. Because they're very dysfunctional. And you see, it has to be all boiled down to black women. I have to say that. These westernized black women are the worst group of women in the world. They're the worst. They're evil. They play stupid games. They're not very good at all at communicating. When a woman does not communicate effectively, you're going to see problems in the black community. Very big problems. And I keep saying this all the time. People think I'm just attacking the black females. But they have to look in the mirror and see what's going on with themselves. You have to understand why your black women do not communicate properly, especially in this kind of civilized country like America or Canada or the UK. You have to look at that and see why are they not communicating properly. And then you realize that black women still have not gotten to grips with this westernized civilization, civilized countries. They still don't understand how to behave. This is why this is why you'll see them all the time fighting or arguing. Can't shut their mouths. Because they don't know how to behave. They don't know how to be women. Live in this type of country, you don't know how to be a woman. It's a big problem for how you're going to raise your children. This is why you're seeing this shit happen over and over again. Black men be murdered. Because black women don't pick the right man. They don't bring the right man into their lives to help with the children, help to educate them properly. But instead, she hangs around with these useless Negroes that don't have any life. but going around shooting people. Because you see, they don't know nothing else. And these are the men that these women are picking. These are the men. You have to think to yourself that these are the last days, man. These are the very last days. Because it's something that says about a person, a female who, in the type of guy she chooses to mate with. It said there's something about her and the type of guy she dates is that she's a wicked person, a witch. There's any woman who picks a man who doesn't do anything with in their lives, but cause problems or are a threat to other people, then you have to think to yourself right there that your life is at risk. That's black men who have got something to live for. Your life is at risk. Because you see, these females are going to use them to kill you. In different forms, different ways. Indirectly or directly. It's going to happen. This is why I am a warning to some of you who date black women. You got to find a black woman who is not from the hood, who is far away, who live in a probably a mostly white area, because those type of women there, even though a lot of them are dating white men, but you see, those are the only type of women, black women, you're gonna be able to live with, and it's gonna be very hard because most of them are gonna be with a white man anyway. So you see, this is why I can't blame a lot of black men who are dating outside of their race, because there's not much to choose from in the black community. And that's all I got to say. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And I'm out. Peace.